Cheese like the blue futon. And if you know from the thumbnail or slash the playlist, you know what's next for out of the box reviews, and is the Final Destination. Even though it says the Final Destination, it is actually the fourth one in 3D. So you know what? I forgot my 3D glasses. Let's get those 3D glasses and let's review the Final Destination. Alright, so I just watched The Final Destination in 3D, and what's this one about? Well, it's like everyone else is a guy has a premonition, and death is about to ensue because he saves about 7 people's lives, and he's got to make sure those 7 people do not die. So this one is the NASCAR one, and I'll just put it right now, it is by far the weakest one in the Final Destination series. Why is that? Because this one makes no sense. Yes, there's homages of, the 180 flight with the section they're in with the NASCAR race. It does, they're in section 180. When a bus comes by, you see the top of the bus. It says 180. Yes, we understand that you're trying to pay homage to the first movie. But the problem is there's absolutely no connection with this one. This one is the same director who did the second one. But with this one, they're just trying to say, you know what? Let's just do ridiculous deaths and have weird imagery of how this guy sees what's going to happen. Because, okay, yeah, it's kind of cool. The opening credits and the back credits are basically them breaking bones and everything. It's like, they see the skeletons doing crazy stuff with all the other deaths happening. Yes, that's really cool, and it's good 3D effects. But the problem with this movie, there's no connection. There are some connections where, the third one says, oh, this happened before. This one, I don't remember them talking about that. Anyway, they're just saying, what silly deaths can we do in 3D? And that was the whole gimmick of this movie, is deaths in 3D, and that is it. Because every time this guy has an image or, a sense of what's going to happen, it's like a random water splash, or it'll be going to some weird CGI, like a rock going past you, or a chain with a ball on it that a racist guy's gonna die with. So you're like, these are kind of silly. But, so that's very negative actually, where it's no connection, and just feel like this is a random one-off movie where they have a 3-1 that makes sense, but this is kind of a cheesy one, kind of like what they do with Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, where there's always that 1 or 2 in the series that this just completely goes in the left field, like a Season of the Witch with Halloween and other stuff like that. So you're like, this is kind of feels like that one. But there are some crazy deaths, especially a pull scene with the butt. That one also gets you in an escalator. So those are actually pretty fun deaths and really good 3D effects with what they're trying to do. But I'm rating this as a Final Destination. Does it connect? Does it work? Does it work for the death scenes? Yes, it's kind of fun to watch. But it just doesn't feel like it connects to anything, and I think that's a huge bummer with this one. It is fun, though, but it is the weakest one, hands down. And it's very forgettable at only 81 minutes. So the Final Destination 3D will receive a 2 out of 5 with Futon. It goes at 40%. So see the critics' news scores gave this one. So this one you have the critics at a 29% with 98 of them, and the audience score a 35% with 603. 731. Here's quick consensus. With little of its ingenuity of previous installments, the Final Destination is predictable, disposable horror flair. I have to agree with that one because, like I said, this one was just you watch and you're like, oh, that has nothing to do with the other ones. And it's kind of a bummer. Anyway, do you agree with this? 35, the 40, or the 39, or 29? Ha! Cheese like the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know things. Futon, Toby, Blue Futonians. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. One more in this franchise. Let's get it going.